Alright, so made a video a couple weeks ago about this Legend RC truck, which we really like, and we've been using it every couple days. Aiden just absolutely loves this, and it's, I think for the money, it's about $150. I think it's one of the best RC vehicles you can get because it comes with everything that you need right out of the box, ready to go. But with that said, a few weeks ago, just so happened that this RC vehicle showed up at the house, and this isn't a paid promotion. I didn't get paid to make this video, but I did receive this RC car, and they asked me if I would check it out and if I liked it to make a video and post it. So we've had this dune buggy, this protector off-road sand rail buggy now for a couple weeks, and we've been driving it pretty hard. And also it comes ready to go right out of the box. You get the controller, couple batteries, which is actually really nice. Having that extra battery, I think, is a big plus. So I'm going to give you some feedback on this, as well as at the end I'll put some footage of this car in action, and I'm going to post another video just like I did with the Legend, a 1 or 2 minute video of just this car in action, having fun, because now in this price range, this is about $100. I think this, for the money, is a very solid, very good RC car. There's some differences, and I won't really get into comparing one RC car like this Legend to this one and some of the others I have, because it's not a fair comparison, because I think we're in a different price category. One of the things I really like, it's kind of a silly feature, are the lights here. These lights at the top are actually really bright. They're like mini little LED lights, but they give off a little bit of light, and Aiden loves driving this in the backyard at night because of the lights, and so he's really enjoying that. The other thing too that's kind of nice with this is that there's only 2 pins to pull the body up, so it makes it pretty quick and easy to get to the batteries, and the battery packs are real easy. It's actually 2 batteries, 1 on each side, and they're very easy, very accessible. And then you've got the motor. You've got shocks. You don't have dual shocks, but you've got single shocks. I don't believe these are gas, but if you watch the video that we make with this thing in action, it's really it has great stability. One of the videos I did make, I mounted a GoPro on here, and if you watch that other video, you'll see that I was able to do some wheelies, because this thing does have a lot of power. I think I was able to pull those wheelies off because I had a little bit more weight in the back because of the GoPro. But this thing, for the money, is probably one of the quicker RC vehicles you can get out there. And it is 4-wheel drive. That's also a big plus. I think if you're going to look for a RC car in this price range, having the 4-wheel drive option is really nice. So one of the things I really like about this also is that you'll see a lot of screws around the body, and all the parts can be replaced for the most part. So if something does break, you should be able to find those parts online and fix the car. Whereas a lot of the store purchased RC cars that you buy in the big box stores, I mean, once those break, they're usually done. There's not much hope. Overall, we've been getting about 15 minutes of use out of each battery charge, and then having the extra battery gives us about 30 minutes of play. And then, like I said, switching out these batteries is pretty quick and easy. This remote, pretty straightforward. You've got a steering trim and you have a throttle trim, as well as you can do the steering in reverse if you want. There's only 1 speed, but it's pretty standard 2.4 gigahertz remote control. Aiden is 5 years old, so he's a little under the typical age requirements. Like this on the box is 14 and above, and what that means is, you know, he's gotten pretty good at driving these things. He had a couple cheap RC cars when he was pretty young, so he's pretty good at driving, but he's not as good as probably like a 14-year-old would be. So he's been pretty hard on this thing, and he's crashed it into some walls and flipped it and rolled it over, and you know, it's still here, it's still going strong. We haven't broken anything yet. and we're a couple weeks into this. We've been using this just about every day, and the 2 batteries are a nice option. We'll charge the batteries up every day. As soon as Aiden gets home from school, we'll usually spend some time driving this here or driving it in the park. If you're looking for a really solid RC car and you want to kind of stay below that $100 price range, this is something you definitely should consider. Right now we're going to continue to have some fun with it. If you have any questions, or if you've purchased this car and have some feedback, I'd love to hear some feedback from you in the comments. And that's about it. That's about all I can tell you right now, but maybe I'll check in and leave a comment in a few months if something else happens, or if it's still going strong. So let me know. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't tuned in. Most of the time we're making travel videos and having fun, but occasionally we've been getting into some of these toys because the kids just love these toys. So that's it for now. Hope you guys are having a great day, and be sure to subscribe. We're actually going to post some videos here in the next couple days because we're leaving in a couple days for a cruise, and this cruise is actually, we're really excited for. It's a brand new ship, and the cruise ship has a go-kart racetrack on the top of it. So be sure to tune in and check out those videos.